Hello and welcome to this video. Today, I'm excited to give you a tour of our upgraded Google Sheet symptom and menstrual cycle tracker. This enhanced spreadsheet simplifies the monitoring and management of your symptoms, menstrual cycle, medications, triggers, and wellness metrics over a 12-month period, all in one convenient location. With dedicated dashboards for weekly, monthly, and annual insights, you can easily identify trends and patterns that empower you to take charge of your health. Plus, our new customizable report feature allows you to generate summaries for any selected time period, making it easy to share essential information with your doctor during appointments. Whether you're managing a chronic condition or simply keeping an eye on your overall wellness, this tool simplifies your health tracking and delivers clear, actionable insights. Now let's dive into the instructions to help you get the most out of this powerful tool. I hope you like it and find it useful. The first step is to go to the Setup tab and customize your spreadsheet to suit your needs. Any changes you make here will be automatically synced throughout the entire spreadsheet. To get started, please adjust your time zone, location, and language by clicking on File Settings. This step is important to ensure that all features of the template function correctly. Next, let's customize your spreadsheet to suit your needs. Start by entering your name. Then, set your tracking start date by double-clicking on the cell. A calendar will pop up, allowing you to select your desired date. Once you do that, the Tracker tab will update automatically. Lastly, you can choose whether you want the symptom severity heat map calendars in the 3 dashboards to start the week on Sunday or Monday using the drop-down menu. This template includes 5 built-in color themes and the option to create a custom theme. You can choose a predefined theme using the drop-down menu here or manually adjust cell colors. If you prefer to change colors manually, select Custom from the drop-down menu, then use the Fill Color tool in the toolbar to adjust colors as desired. Now that you've completed the setup, let's move on to the Tracker tab to input some data. The Tracker tab is your primary location for logging all your symptoms and related factors throughout a 12-month period. Simply enter your details here, and you'll see it automatically reflected in the other dashboard tabs, making it easy to track your progress. This tab includes 7 main sections: menstrual cycle, symptoms, triggers, medications, self-care practices, wellness, and notes. If you find that you don't need any of these sections, you can easily hide them by clicking the minus sign to the left of the top line number of that section. I'll demonstrate how to do this later on. In the menstrual cycle section at the top of this tab, you can easily track your cycle each day using the phase abbreviations: M for menstrual, F for follicular, O for ovulation, and L for luteal. You can also rate your flow level from 0 to 10. On the right side, you'll see a calendar bar with dates that automatically populate based on the start date you selected in the Setup tab. Today's date is automatically highlighted in red, making it easy to stay on track. Below the calendar bar is where you'll log your cycle. You have 2 options for entering your data. Option 1. Double-click the cell under the date and select your entry from the drop-down menu. Option 2. Type the flow level number, 0 to 10, or the phase abbreviation, M-F-O-L, directly into the cell. Feel free to choose the method that works best for you. As you begin tracking, the bar charts will automatically update, giving you a clear visual representation of your cycle. Your menstrual flow will also be color-coded based on your flow level, with darker colors showing a heavier flow. Below is the Symptom Tracker section, where you'll find 3 customizable symptom categories to suit your tracking needs. To personalize them, simply enter your category names, and then add up to 10 corresponding symptom names below. Once you begin entering your symptoms, you will find the counter on the top left automatically updates to reflect the number of symptoms you are currently tracking. Below the calendar bar is where you'll log your symptoms daily. Similarly, you have 2 options for entering data. Option 1. Double-click the cell under the specific date and select the severity number from the drop-down menu. Option 2. Simply type the number, from 0 to 10, directly into the cell under the date. Feel free to choose whichever method you prefer for tracking. This tracking area also features an automatic color-coded heat map that reflects the severity of your symptoms. Darker colors indicate more severe symptoms. As you start tracking, all calculations, including your overall severity and specific category severities, will update automatically. Scrolling down a bit, you will find the Trigger Tracker section. Here, you can add up to 20 triggers that might be related to your symptoms and track them using the checkboxes. If you're tracking fewer than 10 triggers, you can click the minus sign to the left of line 81 to hide any unused rows for a cleaner, more compact view. If you don't need to track any triggers at all, just click the minus sign to the left of line number 64 to hide this entire section. Next, you will find the Medication Tracker section. Here you can add up to 20 medications and easily track them using the checkboxes, similar to how triggers are tracked. If you're tracking fewer than 10 medications, you can click the minus sign to the left of line 109 to hide any unused rows. If you don't need to track any medications at all, just click the minus sign to the left of line 92 to hide this entire section. Below, you'll find the Self-Care Practices Tracker section. Here, you can add up to 10 practices that may help support your symptoms, tracking them using checkboxes, just like you do with triggers and medications. Some examples of self-care practices include meditation, journaling, or engaging in activities like biking or hiking. If you don't need to track these, just click the minus sign to the left of line 120 to hide this section. Now, let's move on to the Wellness Tracker section. Here, you'll find default tracking options for mood and sleep. Additionally, you have the option to add and track up to 10 numeric custom wellness metrics below, which I'll show you how to do later on. You'll be tracking your mood score on a 0 to 10 scale, similar to how you track your symptoms. You can either use the drop-down menu or directly type in a number from 0 to 10. As you begin tracking, a mood emoji and a mood level column chart will automatically appear above your score to visually represent your mood over time. Just a quick note, you can customize your mood emojis in cells G146 to G150 to match your personal preferences. Next, you can track both your sleep hours and sleep quality. For sleep hours, enter any numeric values, including decimals. Just a quick reminder, please avoid typing the word hours in the cells, as it may disrupt the dashboard's functionality. Make sure to only input numbers. For sleep quality, use a 0 to 10 scale, similar to how you log your mood score above. To help you gain a clearer understanding of the factors influencing your symptoms, we've included extra space for tracking any additional numeric metrics that may be relevant to you. For example, you can track things like blood pressure, heart rate, blood sugar, or water intake. As long as it's a numeric value, you can log it here. Simply enter the name of the metric and the unit, if applicable, and log the corresponding values under each date. At the bottom of the page, there's an optional notes section where you can write down anything that can't be tracked with checkboxes or the 0 to 10 scale, such as meals. You have 7 lines to work with, so you can use them for each day of the week or in any way you prefer. That's pretty much how you log all your data. This is the only tab where you'll need to manually input information. The rest of the spreadsheet is fully automated, so once your data is in, everything else updates on its own. Now, let's move on to the dashboard tabs to see how they work. The Weekly Dashboard tab offers a detailed breakdown of your symptoms, triggers, and more, enabling you to track and analyze your symptoms and their related factors week by week. As mentioned earlier, this tab is fully automated. Simply select the week start date in cell F7, and the end date and the rest of the dashboard will populate automatically. In this dashboard, you can analyze symptom correlations using the Symptom Correlation Analyzer tool. Additionally, you will find your weekly severity calendar, an overview of symptom severity, a list of your most severe to least severe symptoms, and charts for triggers, sleep, mood, cycle, and symptom severity trends. Now, let me show you one of the most powerful features of this spreadsheet, the Symptom Correlation Analyzer tool. This is a tool that allows you to select specific symptoms and other factors to compare their trends effortlessly. As you choose your symptoms and factors, their corresponding trends will automatically be added to the chart, making it easy to analyze and visualize their relationships. This powerful feature helps you uncover insights into how different factors may influence your symptoms. How it works is that, first, you need to select the symptom you want to analyze using the drop-down menu in cell T12 to select the symptoms you want to analyze. You can choose one or multiple symptoms to evaluate simultaneously. Next, you'll choose the factors you want to analyze alongside your selected symptoms for correlation. For medications, triggers, and self-care practices, simply use the drop-down menus to select the items you wish to analyze in relation to your symptoms. You can choose one or multiple items to assess their correlations simultaneously. For wellness metrics, simply check the box next to each metric to select the metrics you wish to analyze in relation to your symptoms. For example, if I want to analyze how caffeine affects my headaches, I would select headaches from the symptom dropdown and caffeine from the triggers dropdown to the right. Continuing with our analysis, let's say I want to examine how a specific medication, like ibuprofen, affects my headaches as well. I would select ibuprofen from the medications dropdown. Now, we've added both caffeine and ibuprofen to the chart. Looking at the trends, I can see that both caffeine and ibuprofen appear to be linked to my headache severity. This suggests that taking ibuprofen may help relieve my headaches, while consuming caffeine might actually make them worse. Let's take a look at how the menstrual cycle can impact headaches. You'll see that the cycle phase abbreviation is automatically shown on the chart, making it easy to identify which phase you're in each day. Let's deselect the meds and triggers and then select menstrual flow using the checkbox below. By the way, you can remove a drop-down selection from the chart by simply selecting the drop-down cell and pressing delete. As we add menstrual flow to the chart, we can start to spot some trends. For example, if the data shows higher headache severity on days with heavier flow, it could suggest a positive correlation between menstrual flow and headaches. Beyond medications, triggers, and menstrual flow, we can also analyze other wellness metrics with this tool by checking the boxes to add them to the chart and explore their correlations. I won't demonstrate this further, as the process is the same as what we've covered. Feel free to explore the tool and experiment with how different factors influence your symptoms. You can uncover new insights by analyzing various combinations. Now let's move on to the monthly dashboard, which is similar to the weekly dashboard, but allows you to view your data over 1 month period. This tab is also automated. You simply need to select the month. The rest of the tab will automatically update to display the data for the selected month. In this dashboard, you can analyze symptom correlations using the Symptom Correlation Analyzer tool. Additionally, you will find your monthly severity calendar, an overview of symptom severity, a list of your most severe to least severe symptoms, and charts for triggers, sleep, mood, cycle, and symptom severity trends. Just like the weekly dashboard, the monthly dashboard also includes a Symptom Correlation Analyzer tool. Since we've already gone through this earlier, I won't demonstrate it again. The functionality remains the same, but now you can analyze correlations for an entire month. The annual dashboard is also similar to the weekly and monthly dashboard, but allows you to view your data over a 12-month period. This tab is fully automated, requiring no manual input. It will automatically update to display data for the entire 12 months, starting from the start date specified in the Setup tab. In this dashboard, you can analyze symptom correlations using the Symptom Correlation Analyzer tool. Additionally, you'll find the complete 12-month severity calendars, an overview of symptom severity, a list of your most severe to least severe symptoms, and charts for triggers, sleep, mood, cycle summary, and symptom severity trends. Just like the weekly and monthly dashboard, the annual dashboard also includes a Symptom Correlation Analyzer tool. Since we've already gone through this earlier, I won't demonstrate it again. The functionality remains the same, but now you can analyze correlations for an entire year. Last but not least, we have the Report Generator tab, which offers a highly flexible and customizable feature that allows you to create summaries of your symptoms and related factors with ease. The data auto-populates for a quick overview at a glance. Here are 2 examples of how you can utilize this tool, but feel free to get creative and come up with even more. 1. Duplicate the tab as many times as needed to create snapshots of your symptoms on a weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, quarterly, or any custom timeline. 2. Use it as a template for your doctor's visit notes, providing ample space for your personalized entries. If you come up with other ideas or enjoy using this tab, don't hesitate to share your thoughts with us. First, select your report's start and end dates at the top right of the tab. This ensures that only the symptoms and factors data within your chosen date range are included in your report. Next, choose which factors you want to include. All selected factors will be summarized and automatically added to the Other Factors section. Just a quick note, the Other Factors section can hold up to 10 factors, so if you select more than 10, only the first 10 will be displayed. Feel free to personalize your report title in cell B14 to suit your preferences. Throughout the tab, we've provided some space for your notes. For example, you can use cells E22 to E39 to record the effectiveness of your medications, and cells N22 to N51 to track the most common triggers for your symptoms or the self-care practices that work best for you. At the bottom of this tab, you'll find 2 custom note sections. You can use these for any additional observations as needed. Alternatively, if you prefer to use this tab as a doctor visit template, jot down your discussion points and notes from your appointment. Feel free to add more note spaces yourself at the bottom of the page. If you'd like to keep multiple custom reports, just duplicate the tab as needed by right-clicking on the tab name and selecting Duplicate. If you'd like, you can rename the new tab to reflect your report period by right-clicking on it and choosing Rename. Last, I'll show you how to print this tab so that you can keep a physical record or have a copy with you to bring to your doctor's appointment. First, select the area you wish to print, for example, from cell A14 to cell O76. Then, click the printer icon in the top toolbar or go to File, Print. The print settings screen will appear, showing a preview of all data on the current sheet by default. To print only the selected cells, change the print area drop-down to Selected Cells under the print label on the right side. Next, set the page orientation to Portrait and select Fit to Page for scale. Adjust any additional options as needed, then click the blue Next button in the top right corner. That's it. You have everything you need to set up and use the spreadsheet. I hope this video has made it clear how to make the most of it. If you haven't grabbed the template yet, don't forget to check the link in the description below to purchase it. If you have any questions or need help, feel free to reach out. I love talking to you and helping. And if you like my work, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching.